So how do you wrap up your month when it comes to making sure your platforms are reaching more and more local families and that they're growing and really doing a good job at marketing your childcare program? This episode may be a bit longer than usual, but I think it's just so important for you to understand how to track your data properly and how to do it on a monthly basis, okay? So grab a pen and a piece of paper because we're gonna get a bit more technical, but don't worry, I'm gonna do the best to simplify this and to make you understand how this can help you really grow and boost enrollment, okay? So how are you tracking the progress of your daycare? Are you doing this on a weekly basis, a monthly basis? Do you know what types of metrics you should be focusing on? And it's just so important for you to know that with software and the tools we have now, this is so simple, and this can be done in under probably 30 minutes. Like, I'm not joking, okay? So let's get to work. Open up a plain Google Doc, or if you're old school, grab a piece of paper and a pen and just let's start thinking about what types of things you should be tracking on a monthly basis, okay? So to track the growth of your childcare business's online reach, I want you to start tracking your website traffic, okay? So you can use tools that are free, by the way, like Google Analytics to track the number of visitors to your website, okay? Where they're coming from, which pages they're visiting, how long they're staying on your site, and so on and so on. This is really important because you want to make sure that you are appearing, number one, in local searches, but that people that are landing on your site, so viewers that are on your site, actually stick around and look through the content and read through your information, okay? And you can do this by downloading Google Analytics on your smartphone or even on your desktop, and connecting that to your website and then tracking that number month over month, okay? The other thing that I want you to track is your social media analytics, okay? So if you are in business, you have a Facebook business page, and Facebook, or I should say Meta, give us access to a business manager. So hopefully you have all that set up, and they make this so simple, you guys. All you have to do is log into your Meta manager, your Meta Suites manager, and then all you have to do is click on Insights. And then you can get an eye on all these metrics. So things like how many followers you gained, how many people unsubscribed from your page, your engagement, so how many likes, comments, and shares you got. And you can do this through all your platforms, but obviously let's just focus on Facebook and Instagram, okay? And you can actually track to see, are my followers going up? Is the engagement going up? What type of content is resonating with these people? Is it like, did I get more engagement on a video I posted, or maybe I did a live, or is it just a plain old image, okay? And this is really important because obviously you want to make sure that your followers are growing, but more importantly, that they are engaging, okay? That they're liking, sharing, commenting, and you want to know what type of content, so what specific post did that, right? I have clients that post like a very boring image and they get like tons of engagement underneath it. And I have clients that post short IG reels and that really just gets more people on their platforms. It really does depend on your audience, but it's a good thing for you to know, obviously, because if you know that your audience resonates more with video, you're going to be doing more video, obviously, right? So this is a no-brainer. Make sure that you have a section on your Google form and you are also checking your social media analytics, okay? The other thing I want you to be tracking is your email marketing. So hopefully you are sending out emails, even if it's on a monthly basis. So these are your newsletters, okay? And you want to be tracking things like, are people opening your emails? Are they clicking on the links, right? Are you growing the number of subscribers you have on your email list? Are people actually engaging or replying back to your emails? And this is also really important, especially if you are really focusing on growing an email list, because you want to make sure that you're not only nurturing them, but that this list is actually growing, okay? Number 4, online reviews. This is a great way for you to obviously monitor what customers or past customers are saying about your business. So you want to make sure that you are visiting platforms like Google My Business, Yelp, and obviously your social media platforms, and really just start assessing your reputation and visibility. Are there 5-star reviews, 4-star reviews? Are people sharing good feedback, bad feedback? And really just take notice, okay? Number 5, keyword rankings. I actually did an episode a few weeks ago on keyword rankings. I will post it in the show notes of this episode because I don't want to dive deeper into that, but I want you to get in the habit of tracking if you are ranking for relevant keywords on Google. Like, this is organic search, okay? So when you're putting your website together or when you're updating your website, you should be using keywords that are going to allow Google to take your website and bring it up when someone is searching for childcare in your area, okay? So making sure that you're ranking for specific keywords is really, really important. And you can do this using tools like SEMrush or Ahrefs. And even your Google Analytics will do this as well if you don't want to be paying for tools. But it's really important that you start tracking, am I ranking for specific keywords or not? And if you're not, obviously you know that you have to do a better job at incorporating these keywords when you do update your website, okay? Number 6, lead generation. So this is just a fancy term in the marketing world that basically says, are you getting more and more people to either reach out for information in your DMs or even on your email list, okay? So you want to make sure that you're tracking the number of inquiries that you're generating through your different channels. So things like if you have a form, a pop-up form on your website, or maybe new people that are reached out through social media or even emailed you or texted you. This is also a great way to see, not only are more and more people, are they following my page, but am I getting more inquiries? Are people interested in what I have to offer, and are they reaching out, okay? And number 7, this is the last one, but the most important one, conversion rates. This is basically taking someone that's never heard of you before and getting them to say, yes, enroll my child in your program, or asking them to sign up for your newsletter, for example. You're asking someone to convert, to opt in, to receive something, okay? So let's say you want to start growing your email list for the fall time, and you decided to put something together. So maybe it's a coupon code or just something you put together that you are talking about on your platforms or you have on your homepage, on your website. You want to make sure that that's actually converting, that people that land on your website, once they see it, they actually give you their name and their email. Okay. The same thing if you are, let's say, booking a lot of visits, and you want to make sure that when you're booking your visits, that those that are interested are not only showing up, but that you are able to track how many are actually saying, yes, I'm interested, right? And this is going to give you a good indicator if you are doing a good job at not only generating traffic and getting the attention, but if you're doing a good job at selling your services, right? If, for example, you've given 10 tours in the last day or so and no one signed up, then there's an issue with something that needs to be addressed immediately, right? So this is an excellent way for you to be tracking your conversion rates so that you know that you are always meeting those needs and those rates so that you can actually grow enrollment, boost enrollment, and fully book your program, okay? So you have to make it a point to regularly monitor these metrics, and it's really going to give you a clear insight into the effectiveness of your online marketing efforts, and you're going to be able to make data-driven decisions, right? So this is also, you're not going to be spending your time doing all the things, because if you're tracking properly, you'll know exactly what you should be focusing on more and what you should be not focusing on at all. Hope that makes sense, okay? If you have any questions about this episode, feel free to reach out to me. My email is in the show notes. If you are interested in more type of marketing trainings like this one, I actually run monthly marketing workshops inside the Childcare Business Growth Hub. It's basically my marketing membership where I help home daycare providers and small center owners really grow their programs, and I teach them how to advertise, how to market their centers organically and using simple $3 a day Facebook ad campaigns. You can actually join and we can work together, and it's really, really fun. So link is in the show notes if you want to grab that. Other than that, have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye for now.